change the past. Be a little braver than I had, and bet against the odds. Would I still be lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams, would there still be something I'm missing? If I had everything, would it mean anything to me? Feels like I might have broke the best thing that I have. I said too much to ever take it back. Scared I'll never find something as good. And would I even know it if I could? On the other side of all I've had and lost, would it be enough? Or would I still be wondering? Or would I still be wondering? Oh, if I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I had, and bet against the odds. Would I still be lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams, would there still be something I'm missing? If I had everything, would it mean anything? Maybe I should turn around and take the other road, or maybe I'm just looking for what I already know. I'm just wondering if I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I had, and bet against the odds. Would I still be lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams, would there still be something I'm missing? If I had everything, would it mean anything to me?
Everything's cool. There's not a fire alarm or anything. That's the bleachers being pulled out in the back.
Would I still be wondering?
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome tonight's honorees. I think everyone's here. Well, good evening. I'm Dr. Daniel Toberman, Collinsville High School principal, and it's my honor to welcome you to the 2023 CHS Honors Convocation. First of all, please join me in applauding Mrs. Tomazeski and the CHS choir for entertaining us tonight. So this is a very special evening. You know, this time of year is extremely busy as it is filled with fine arts performances, athletic events, academic competitions, field trips, testing, field days, wellness fairs, Navy SEALs visiting your school. Seriously, that's happening. Tomorrow, Navy SEALs are coming here to give a presentation and possibly jump out of an airplane. You guys probably didn't know that. There's lots going on, but this evening is a little bit different. Students and families who participate in all of those activities do so separately. Tonight, they come together to recognize all of our students together. Graduation is still the culminating event of the year as it rewards 4 years of hard work, but that is only for the seniors. This is a night when we honor all students from every corner of our school in one place at one time. So let's get to it. But before we begin, I would like to introduce our distinguished guests on the stage. Starting over here, we have, Ms. Karen Olson, who we'll hear from her later, co-chair of the Student Recognition Committee, and then Mr. Mark Shusky, also co-chair of the Student Recognition Committee. We have Ms. Jeree Braunbauer, who's a board member, Mr. Joe McGinnis, who is our director of the Vocational Center. We have Dr. Brad Skirtich, who is our superintendent, Mr. Derek Turner, director of technology, Dr. Dennis Kraft, school board, Ms. Jane Sulkey, school board, Ms. Vicki Rulicki, school board member. Over here, Mr. Kevin Robinson, our Director of Human Resources. Ms. LaToya Berry-Coleman, Director of Curriculum. Mr. Brad Heyer, Assistant Superintendent. We have Ms. Michelle Stutz, board member. Mr. Gary Picola, board member. Dr. Tisha Robinson, Assistant Principal, Collinsville High School. Ms. Charlotte Fisher, Assistant Principal, Collinsville High School. And Mr. Bobby Wright, Assistant Principal, Collinsville High School. And many more staff that we're going to see them going all over the place a little bit later. So it's now, once again, my honor to introduce the CHS Choir for the singing of our national anthem.
So proudly we
Good evening. I would like to thank the parents, grandparents, siblings, district staff, and our communities for your unwavering dedication and support to our students. It takes a village to help them grow and mature throughout their high school years. This evening, we are here to recognize the academic achievements of the Collinsville High School students during the 22-23 school year and the achievements by members of the Collinsville High School class of 2023 throughout their high school careers. Personally, I want to commend each recipient this evening. The time and effort each of you put forth to succeed in the classroom is outstanding and truly noted. Thank you for your commitment and passion for success. Your dedication to academic excellence will benefit you now and in the future. On behalf of our entire school district, you've made your family, our K-Hawk family, and our communities proud. Congratulations, all of you, ahead of tonight's ceremony. And at this time, please welcome Mr. Mark Shusky to the podium to recognize our students this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Skirtich. It almost sounds trite, but it is truly a highlight of my year and an honor to be able to read the names and the awards that these impressive students have accumulated during this school year. And so we'll start tonight with our freshman class. And so if our freshman honorees could please stand. And I would like to thank Mr. Scott Randall for being in charge of our freshmen tonight. Thank you, Mr. Randall. And for the class of 2026, hard to believe, we start tonight with Lillian Becker. And so Lillian, tonight, is recognized for being our January Student of the Month, and she also took third place for Introduction to Social Media Strategy at the McKendree University FBLA competition. And next tonight we have Omar. Next tonight we have Layla Hutchinson. We have Natalia LeBron Suarez. I'm going to do Natalia. It's totally my fault. I apologize. Natalia LeBron Suarez. I apologize. Natalia tonight is being recognized for earning 7th place in Original Comedy, funnier than I am, I think, at the Southern Illinois Speech and Acting League in Harrisburg, Illinois. And next we have Layla Hutchison. Sorry, Layla. Layla received the St. Louis Arts for Life Best Performance Award as a nominee. She also earned magna cum laude in beginning Latin on the National Latin exam, and she took first place in Latin 1 vocabulary, as well as second place in couples costumes at the Illinois Junior Classical League South State Convention. And next, we have Daryl Lillard. Daryl took first place at the Tech Bowl and Vex Robotics, as well as second place in architectural models and third place problem solving and Tech Bowl written at the TSA state competition. Daryl was also a TSA national competitor for 2023, and he earned 6th place in the Sea Perch underwater robotics state competition. And our next honoree tonight is Sarah McChristian. Sarah earned 3rd place for Introduction to Business at the McKendree University FBLA competition. And our next honoree tonight is Kylie Noonan. Kylie took 2nd place for couples costumes at the Illinois Junior Classical League South State Convention. Next, we have Eleanor Nugent. Nora took 3rd place in stitching, as well as 4th place in Latin 1 literature at the Illinois Junior Classical League North State Convention. Next, we have Hayden Ray. Hayden took 1st place in problem-solving Tech Bowl and architectural model, as well as 2nd place in dragster design at the TSA state competition, and Hayden was a TSA national competitor for 2023. Next, we have Margot Shusky. Margot took first place for dolls and fourth place Latin 1 Art and Architecture at the Illinois Junior Classical League North State Convention. She also took fifth place in Latin 1 Roman History and Latin 1 Literature at the ILJCL North State Convention. And Margot earned second place on the freshman-sophomore two-person team at the ICTM Regional Math Contest. And our last freshman honoree tonight is Kelsey Wold. Kelsey earned second place for pottery and fourth place for Latin 1 literature at the ILJCL North State Convention. And I would appreciate it if we would all give our entire freshman class honorees another big round of applause. Congratulations, freshmen. So I would simply say to our freshman class, keep it up, please. And congrats on your honors. Our sophomore class tonight was led by, or is being led by, Tracy Schmidt. Thank you, Tracy Schmidt, for your help. And I think Emily Audrain also helped both freshmen and sophomores at various points, so thank you also, Emily. And we begin our sophomore class tonight by recognizing Abraham Aguirre. Abraham received sixth place for Introduction to Business Presentation at the McKendree University Future Business Leaders of America competition. And our next sophomore honoree tonight is Henry Bauer. Henry scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 9. Henry's a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. He is also a Mu Alpha Theta Associate member. He was a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant. Henry took sixth place for sophomores in the Excellence in Mathematics competition, and he received second place on the freshman-sophomore two-person team at the ICTM Regional Math Contest. And next we have Caitlin Berger. Caitlin scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 9. She is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. She receives the International Thespian Excellent Award for Excellent in Solo Singing, and Caitlin is a member of Mu Alpha Theta. And our next sophomore honoree tonight is Peyton Birma. Peyton receives the VEX Robotics Design Award and was a VEX state participant. And next we have Ember Breeding. Ember is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member, and she received a first division performance on the IHSA Solo and Ensemble. And our next sophomore honoree is Damarian Bridger. Damarian is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, and he received a first division performance at the IHSA Solo and Ensemble. And next we have Brian Brown. Brian earned a first division performance at the IHSA Solo and Ensemble. He is an ILMEA district band participant. He was a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant. Next, we have Danielle Carey. Danny was named our December Student of the Month. She received a Congressional Gold Medal for community engagement, and she was recognized by the Illinois State House of Representatives with Resolution 248. Next, we have Scarlett Clayton. Scarlett is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. And our next sophomore honoree is Analia Dunn. Analia is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. And our next honoree is Kate Harris. Kate was named our August Student of the Month. She was the recorder of the State Technology Student Association. Kate is a Mu Alpha Theta Associate member. She received 4th place in the Sea Perch Underwater Robotics State Competition and was a Sea Perch Underwater Robotics International competitor. She receives the VEX Robotics State Participant and VEX Robotics Design Award, and she took 1st place in Prepared Presentation, 2nd place Debate, and 1st place VEX Robotics at the TSA State Competition and was a TSA National competitor. And our next honoree is Seela Hart. She scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 9. And next we have Jessica Geronimo. Jessica earned 5th place for Introduction to Marketing Concepts at the McKendree University FBLA competition. And next we have Alexander Coleman. He is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. And our next honoree tonight is Gavin Leach. Gavin is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. He is also an associate member of Mu Alpha Theta. Gavin earned 1st place Kurtaman team at the Illinois Junior Classical League South Lower Level State Convention. Gavin was a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant. He earned magna cum laude in Intermediate Latin at the National Latin Awards. He took 2nd place in Latin 2 vocabulary at the Illinois Junior Classical League South State Convention, and Gavin also took 3rd place in Latin 2 vocabulary at the ILJCL North State Convention. And next we have William Slasnick. Will is recognized tonight for being an associate member of Mu Alpha Theta. Next, we have Cooper Wagner. Cooper was named our May Student of the Month. Sophie Van Middendorp. Sophie is recognized tonight for being an ILMEA District Band participant. She took 4th place in the Sea Perch Underwater Robotics State Competition and was a Sea Perch Underwater Robotics International competitor. Sophie earned the VEX State Participant VEX Robotics Design Award, And she took second place in architectural models, as well as first place in robotics and first place in problem solving at the TSA state competition. And Sophie was a TSA national competitor in 2023. Next, we have Naomi Waddell. Some choir love. Naomi is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. And our next sophomore honoree is Ian Yaxis. Ian scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 9, and he is a Mu Alpha Theta associate member. And our last sophomore honoree tonight is Trevor Ziprick. Trevor is recognized tonight as a Mu Alpha Theta associate member. He was also a Bi-State Honor Band festival participant, and he took fourth place in Mosaics at the Illinois Junior Classical League South State Convention, as well as second place in Latin 2 Mythology at the ILJCL North State Convention. And if we could give one more round of applause to our entire sophomore class. Congratulations, sophomores. And moving right along, we now recognize our junior class honorees, ably led by Mr. Kyle Gordon and Mr. Jamie White. Thank you to Mr. Gordon and Mr. White. And I also, as they're lining up, do want to say that there is a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to make tonight happen. Joanna Kelly works tirelessly to make this event as good as it is. And then, while I know that many of us applauded already when she was recognized on stage, but I just have to say, it is remarkable to me how hard Karen Olson works in all she does, and particularly tonight and here. And so thank you, Karen and Joanna, for all your work in making tonight and everything you do a success. All right, our junior class honorees start tonight with River Abernathy. And River is a French National Honor Society initiate. Next, we have Annika Bellabradic. Annika was our September Student of the Month. She is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. Annika is also a member of Mu Alpha Theta, and she was a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant. Next, we have Kylie Bellabradic. Kylie is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member, and she is a member of Mu Alpha Theta. Our next junior honoree is Emma Berg. She is a National Honor Society junior initiate. Next, we have Caitlin Bone. And Caitlin is recognized tonight for being a member of Mu Alpha Theta. And next, we have Mianche Boyd. Mianche is a Science National Honor Society inductee. She took fourth place in chemistry lab at the Regional Science Olympiad competition, and she is a National Honor Society junior initiate. Next, we have Lucas Brown. Lucas is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, and he took first place oral team at the ICTM regional competition. Our next honoree tonight is Madison Carlisle. Madison was named our August Student of the Month. She was Secretary of the State Technology Student Association. She received CAVC Outstanding Student in Food Service. Madison was a TSA National Competitor for 2023. She earned fourth place in robotics at the Sea Perch Underwater Competition. She took second place in Imaging Tech, second place in Debate, and second place in Tech Bowl at the TSA State Competition. And Madison took the TSA State Competition Gold Achievement Award, first place Chapter Team Written, third place Promotional Graphics, third place Safety and Technology, as well as third place Vex Robotics. And our next junior honoree is Zachary Chambers. And Zach is a junior initiate into the National Honor Society. Next, we have Mia DiGirolamo. Mia is a National Honor Society junior initiate. Our next junior honoree tonight is Gus Dorman. Gus scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 10. He is a Mu Alpha Theta member. He took first place Kurtaman team at the Illinois Junior Classical League South Lower Level State Convention. He also took second place in Latin 2 vocabulary and Latin 2 reading comprehension at the North State Convention. Gus also took third place for Latin 2 Roman history, as well as fourth place Latin 2 Greek derivatives at the ILJCL North State Convention. Gus also earned fifth place in Latin 2 art and architecture and Latin 2 mythology at the ILJCL North Convention. In addition, Gus on the National Latin exam earned summa cum laude gold medal in intermediate Latin, and he is a junior initiate into the National Honor Society. Next, we have Alexis Gassman. Alexis is a Science National Honor Society inductee. She earned fourth place Codebusters and Forensics at the Regional Science Olympiad competition. Alexis also took fourth place in Flight at the State Science Olympiad competition, and she is a National Honor Society junior initiate. And our next junior honoree tonight is Carter Gillespie. Carter scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 10. And next tonight we have Fatima Gutierrez Trejo. Fatima is a Science National Honor Society inductee. She took third place in forestry at the Regional Science Olympiad competition, and she is a junior initiate into the National Honor Society. Our next junior honoree tonight is Johnny Hines. Johnny scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 10. He's a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Johnny earned the Illinois Council of Teachers of Mathematics Outstanding Achievement Award in Computer Science. He's a member of Mu Alpha Theta. He earned a First Division performance in the IHSA Solo and Ensemble. He also earned a Best of Day performance at the IHSA Solo and Ensemble. He was an ILMEA District Band participant. Johnny was also a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant, and he is a junior initiate into the National Honor Society. Next, we have Allison Hennessy. Allison is a Mu Alpha Theta member, and she is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. Next, we have Gabriela Hernandez Ceballos. She is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. She also is a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant, and she is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. Next, we have Emma Hilton. Emma took 7th place in Accounting 1 at the McKendree University FBLA competition. Next, we have Carly Jo Jackson. Carly Jo is a Mu Alpha Theta member. She took 2nd place in Latin 3 Roman Life and 3rd place in Models at the Illinois Junior Classical League South State Convention. And Carly Jo is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. Next, we have Chloe Linton. Chloe is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. Our next honoree tonight is Jace Madura. Jace is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. Next, we have Samantha Love Beard. Samantha is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. Our next junior honoree this evening is Cole McCluskey. Cole is a junior initiate into the National Honor Society. Next tonight, we have Livia Montgomery. Livia is a German National Honor Society member. She is also a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, and she is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. Our next junior honoree tonight is Spencer Moss. Spencer was named our January Student of the Month. Next, we have Hayden Myers. Hayden receives from the Illinois Council of Teachers of Mathematics the Outstanding Achievement Award in Computer Science and took 3rd place in cybersecurity at the McKendree University FBLA competition. Our next honoree tonight is Jack O'Hara. Jack was named our September Student of the Month. He scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 10. Jack is a member of Mu Alpha Theta. He took third place tie on the Algebra 2 test at the ICTM regional competition. Jack is a Science National Honor Society inductee. He took second place in astronomy and fourth place in Fermi questions at the Regional Science Olympiad competition. He is also a junior initiate into the National Honor Society, and Jack was a VEX tournament champion and VEX state participant. And our next honoree tonight is Peyton Plummer. Peyton is a Mu Alpha Theta member, as well as a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. And our next honoree tonight is Kylie Rapsilber. Kylie is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. Next, we have Leslie Rodriguez Garcia. She is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. And our next honoree this evening is Alexa Romo Gutierrez. Alexa was named our April Student of the Month. And our next honoree is Ryder Sake. Ryder is a member of Mu Alpha Theta. He is a Science National Honor Society inductee. Ryder earned third place in trajectory as well as third place scrambler at the Regional Science Olympiad competition, and he is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. And our next honoree is Jasmine Sanchez. Jasmine is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. And next tonight we have Tristan Schubert. Tristan is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. He is also a member of Mu Alpha Theta. Tristan is a Science National Honor Society inductee. He took first place Kurtamen team and Latin 3 Roman life at the Illinois Junior Classical League South Upper Level State Convention. Tristan also earned first place in mosaics, second place in Latin 3 art and architecture, fourth place in Latin 3 literature, and fifth place in upper level sight reading at the ILJCL North Convention. Tristan is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. He also earned TSA National Competitor at the 2023 TSA State Competition and first place in VEX Robotics. Tristan took second place in the Sea Perch Underwater Robotics International Competition. He was a VEX Tournament Champion and VEX State Participant Silver Medalist, and Tristan earned the TSA Gold Achievement Award. Next, we have Elliot Chusky. Elliot was named our September Student of the Month. He scored in the top 10% on the PSAT 10. He is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. He is a member of Mu Alpha Theta. He received a first division performance on the IHSA Solo and Ensemble. He was an ILMEA District Band participant. He received honorable mention at the Carbondale Math Field Day. He took a third place tie in the Algebra 2 test at the ICTM Regional Competition. Elliot also earned a cum laude certificate on the 2022 Scribo National Latin Prose Composition Competition. He took first place Kurtaman team at the Illinois Junior Classical League South upper level state convention. Elliott also took second place in photography and third place in Latin 3 derivatives at the ILJCL South State Convention, and second place in Latin 3 Roman history and Latin 3 art and architecture at the North State Convention for ILJCL. He was a National Scribo Competition cum laude award winner. He is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. Elliott took third place Latin 3 Literature, Latin 3 Reading Comprehension, and Latin 3 Roman Private Life at the ILJCL North State Convention. He took fourth place in Latin 3 PM and Q, fifth place in Latin 3 Derivatives, and Latin 3 Decathlon and upper level sight reading at the ILJCL North Convention. He earned Maxima Cum Laude silver medal in advanced poetry on the National Latin exam. He took a third place tie in the Algebra 2 test at the ICTM competition. He was a bi-state honor band festival participant, and he received honorable mention at the Carbondale Math Field Day. I will say a couple of those were repeats. I didn't type it. Next we have Benjamin Simpkins. Ben is a National Honor Society Junior Initiate. Our next honoree tonight is Braylon Scott. Braylon was our October Student of the Month and receives the Delta Epsilon Future Educator Scholarship. Next, we have Megan Summer. Megan is a German National Honor Society member, and she is a Junior Initiate into the National Honor Society. And our last junior honoree tonight is Dustin Taylor. Dustin is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. And ladies and gentlemen, our junior honorees as a class, impressive accolades. Thank you, juniors, for all of your hard work. One more year to go. And that brings us to our graduating class of 2023 honorees tonight, our seniors. Our seniors are under the able guidance of Mrs. Tony Geisen and Mr. Darren Newber. Thank you, Mrs. Geisen and Mr. Newber. And I just want to also thank all the people who have donated local scholarships to our senior class. There are too many to mention, but the generosity of this community never ceases to amaze me. And as we read through some of these awards, you'll certainly recognize many local people who are supporting our students. So thank you to them and anyone in attendance who is so generous as to help our seniors with their college costs. And I also want our students to perhaps turn their attention to whomever is here with you in these seats, and I think you should applaud them, because I'm going to guess you wouldn't be here receiving these awards without their help, love, and support over the years. So thank you to the parents and other family members who have produced such wonderful honorees tonight. We as teachers appreciate your hard work as parents, trust me. Thank you. And our senior class honorees begin tonight with Alejandra Alcala. Alejandra is a National English Honor Society member. She is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. She receives the Illinois State University Redbird Academic Scholarship. She is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, and Alejandra is a National Honor Society member. And then seniors, if you're receiving stoles or cords, that will happen as you exit the stage. Next, we have Peyton Beals. Peyton will be graduated summa cum laude from CHS. He scored in the top 10% on the SAT. He was vice president of the State Technology Student Association. Peyton is an Illinois State Scholar. He receives the Missouri S&T University Honors Program Scholarship, the Border County Award, and the Coomer Vanguard Scholarship. Peyton was named our August Student of the Month. He earned third place in Latin 4 Art and Architecture and fourth place in Small Models at the Illinois Junior Classical League North State Competition. He also, on the National Latin Exam, scored cum laude in Advanced Poetry. He receives the Ronald Ganschnitz Scholarship. At the TSA State Competition Silver Achievement Award, second place Imaging Technology, third place Problem Solving, second place Tech Bowl, and he earned first place in VEX Robotics. Peyton also took second place at the Sea Perch Underwater Robotics State Competition. He receives the Collinsville Veterans of Foreign Wars Voice of Democracy Award. He is a Project Lead the Way Honor Society member. He also is a Science National Honor Society Cord recipient. Peyton is a VEX tournament champion and VEX state participant. He was a TSA national competitor, and Peyton earned the Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy in Latin. And our next senior honoree this evening is Paige Bierma. Paige will be graduated cum laude from CHS, and she is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. Our next senior honoree this evening is Zachary Blaha. Zach was named our October Senior of the Month. He was a Federal Reserve Bank Student Advisory Board member. Zach was an Illinois State Scholar. He graduates summa cum laude from CHS. He's a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Zach receives the Missouri State University Dean's Housing Scholarship as well as the Out-of-State Tuition Award. Next, we have Lainey Belandis. Lainey is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Our next senior honoree this evening is Isabella Brand. Isabella is an Illinois State Scholar. She graduates cum laude from CHS. She's a member of the National English Honor Society. She is also a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. She receives the McKendree University Clear Path Scholarship, the Honors Scholarship, and the Maud Alexander Scholarship. Isabella is a National Art Honor Society member. She took 6th place in Accounting 1 at the McKendree University FBLA competition, and she is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient. Our next honoree this evening is Brandon Campbell. Brandon is an Illinois State Scholar. He will graduate magna cum laude from CHS. Brandon receives the Southwestern Illinois University Top 20% Full Tuition Scholarship, and he is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient. Next, we have Gavin Chrisman. Gavin is an Illinois State Scholar. He will be graduated magna cum laude from CHS, and Gavin receives the University of Missouri Tiger Border County Scholarship. Next this evening, we have Reagan Clemens. Reagan receives the K-Hawks Teaching K-Hawks Scholarship. And next, we have Dominique Cortez. Dominique is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. She is a Spanish Honor Society member and Honor Cord recipient. She receives the Illinois State University Redbird Academic Scholarship and an Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy in Spanish. And our next honoree this evening is Georgia Cox. Georgia is an Illinois State Scholar. She graduates summa cum laude from CHS. She receives the Collinsville Junior Service Club Scholarship. She is a National English Honor Society member. Georgia is also a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Georgia receives the McKendree University Honor Scholarship and Legacy Scholarship. She is a Mu Alpha Theta member and Honor Cord recipient, and Georgia is a member of the National Honor Society. And next this evening, we have McKenna Crockett. McKenna is a recipient of the Leo Club pin. And our next honoree this evening is Lily Cuddyback. Lily was named our October Student of the Month and our February Senior of the Month. Lily received the Metro East Racial Harmony Award. She is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. She receives the Caseyville Veterans of Foreign Wars Voice of Democracy Award, and Lily earned the Missouri Baptist University Academic Scholarship. And next this evening, we have Addison Delisle. She receives the K-Hawk Dance Team Scholarship. She is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. Addison receives the Junior Service Club Scholarship. She also receives the Lindenwood University Academic Merit Scholarship and is a recipient of the K-Hawks Teaching K-Hawks Scholarship. And our next senior honoree this evening is Michaela Despain. Michaela is an Illinois State Scholar. She graduates magna cum laude from CHS. She is a French National Honor Society member and Cord recipient. Michaela receives the Southern Illinois University Cougar Pride Scholarship, and she is an International Thespian Society member. And our next honoree is Benjamin Dobbs. Ben is a recipient of the K-Hawks Teaching K-Hawks Scholarship, and he receives the Illinois College Excellence in Education Scholarship, the Heritage Award, and the Ready for Success Award. Our next honoree this evening is Timothy Dolan. Tim receives the Illinois State University Redbird Academic Scholarship. Matthew Falvey. Matthew was named our September Senior of the Month. He scored in the top 10% on the SAT. He earned a commended National Merit Scholar status in the National Merit Competition. Matthew was an Illinois State Scholar. He graduates summa cum laude from CHS. He earned the Illinois Council of Teachers of Mathematics Outstanding Achievement in AP Statistics. He is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient. Matthew receives the St. Louis University Vice President's Scholarship, and he earned an Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy in Spanish. Our next honoree this evening is Jenna Feldman. Jenna was named our August Student of the Month. She was president of the State Technology Student Association. She is a National English Honor Society member, as well as a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. Jenna also earns the Lindenwood University Academic Scholarship. She is a Project Lead the Way Honor Society member. She is a Science National Honor Society member and Cord recipient. She took second place in promotional graphics, second place Tech Bowl oral, and third place VEX robotics at the TSA state competition. And Jenna took fourth place at the Sea Perch underwater robotics state competition. And next this evening we have Taylor Fouté. Taylor is a National English Honor Society member. She is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Taylor receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship and Janetta Haley Scholarship. Taylor is a Leo Club Honor Cord recipient. She receives the Collinsville High School Black Student Union Honor Stole. She receives the Collinsville High School Black Student Union Tyler Hill Leadership Scholarship. She is a CAVC Outstanding Student in Criminal Justice, and Taylor is a member of the National Honor Society. And we have Olivia Frawley. Olivia scored in the top 10% on the SAT. She was an Illinois State Scholar. Olivia graduates summa cum laude from CHS. She is a National Latin Honor Society graduating member. She earned the Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy in Latin. She took first place Curtamen team, as well as second place Latin for Mythology at the Illinois Junior Classical League South Upper Level State Convention. She receives the University of Kentucky Bluegrass Spirit Award. She is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. Olivia is also a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. She earned cum laude in advanced poetry on the National Latin exam, magna cum laude in advanced poetry on the national exam, and she took fourth place in Latin for Art and Architecture and Latin for PM&Q at the Illinois Junior Classical League North State Convention. And our next senior honoree this evening is Alyssa Garcia. Alyssa is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society, and she earns the Illinois Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. Next, we have Maite Garcia Bautista. She is a Spanish Honor Society member and Honor Cord recipient. She earned the Illinois Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish, and she is a recipient of the Hispanic Heritage Club Honor Cord. Our next honoree is Eli Garkey. Eli is an Illinois State Scholar. He will graduate cum laude from CHS, and he receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship. And our next senior honoree this evening is Jordan Gary. Jordan will be graduated magna cum laude from CHS. She is a member of the National English Honor Society. She is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. She also earned the St. Louis University Higher Purpose Scholarship, the SLU Vice President Tuition Scholarship, and a Campus Housing Award. Jordan receives the Fred Fierce Scholarship, as well as the Pat Adams Scholarship, and Jordan is a member of the National Honor Society. And next tonight we have Jackson Geisen. Jack is a member of the National Honor Society. He was the Kaskaskia District of Student Council's president. He is a member of the National English Honor Society. Jack was also is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. He receives the Ryan and Sarah Stolzis Scholarship. He receives the St. Louis University Higher Purpose Scholarship, the SLU Vice President Tuition Scholarship, and the Campus Housing Award. And Jack was named our August Senior of the Month. Our next senior honoree is Lucas Geisen. Lucas was our August Senior of the Month. He was the state second vice president of the State of Illinois Student Councils. Luke was an Illinois State Scholar. He graduates summa cum laude from CHS. He receives the Sons of the American Revolution Outstanding Citizenship Award. Luke is a member of the National English Honor Society. He's a recipient of the CMC Rotary Johnny O Scholarship. He is a member of the National Honor Society. Luke receives the St. Louis University Higher Purpose Scholarship, the SLU Vice President Tuition Scholarship, and the Campus Housing Award. He is a recipient of the Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord, as well as a Mu Alpha Theta member. He is a Spanish Honor Society member and Honor Cord recipient. He receives the Ryan and Sarah Stolzis Scholarship, and Luke is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. Next this evening we have Malia Gilliland. Malia is an Illinois State Scholar. She graduates summa cum laude from CHS. She was named our January Senior of the Month. She was the Student School Board member for the 22-23 school year. She is a member of the National Honor Society. She is a member of the National English Honor Society. She is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. She receives the Collinsville Junior Service Club Scholarship. Malia also receives the Savannah College of Art and Design Achievement Honors Scholarship. She is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient. Malia is a Ronald Ganchnitz Scholarship recipient. She is an International Thespian Honor Society member. She receives the Illinois State Thespian Excellence Award for superiority in acting. She receives the Collinsville High School Best Thespian Acting Award, and she receives the International Thespian Excellence Award for superior in solo acting. And our next senior honoree this evening is Abigail Getter. Abby will be graduated magna cum laude from CHS. She is a National English Honor Society member. She is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. She is a National Honor Society member. Abby also is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient. She receives the Missouri State University Out-of-State Tuition Scholarship and Academic Excellence Scholarship. And Abby receives the is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. And our next honoree this evening is Jacob Gregory. Jacob was named an Illinois State Scholar, and he graduates summa cum laude from CHS. And our next senior honoree this evening is Thomas Hare. Thomas is a Buffalo Soldier Scholarship recipient. He receives the John Renfro Bright Future Scholarship. He is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. He receives the Fontbonne University Founders Academic Scholarship. He also receives the Stan Schaefer Memorial Scholarship and the Collinsville High School Black Student Union Honor Cord recipient and book scholarship. He also receives the William M. Metzger Scholarship and the Fred Fierce Scholarship, and he receives the New Life in Christ Scholarship. And next we have Jordan Griffin Londa. Jordan receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship and Janetta Haley Scholarship. He is a senior initiate into the National Honor Society, and Jordan is a Collinsville High School Black Student Union Honor Cord recipient and receives a book scholarship. And our next senior honoree this evening is Paulina Gutierrez Trejo. Paulina is a National English Honor Society member. She is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Paulina is a Spanish Honor Society member and Honor Cord recipient. She earned an Illinois Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. She is a Science National Honor Society Honor Cord recipient. Paulina also earned third place in forestry at the Regional Science Olympiad competition. She is a National Honor Society member. Paulina receives the Latino Roundtable Scholarship. She also receives the Go St. Louis Athlete Scholarship. She took 5th place in botany at the State Science Olympiad competition. And Paulina receives the University of Health Science and Pharmacy Scholarship. Next, we have Taya Harris. Taya is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. She receives the Leo Club pin. She is a member of the National Honor Society, and Taya earned national publication on a leadership article. Next, we have Sanaa Harris Lane. Sanaa earned an Associates of Arts at Southwestern Illinois College. Next, we have Samantha Holshauser. Samantha is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. She receives the Winter Guard Spirit Award, and Samantha earned the Missouri State University Academic Excellence Scholarship and the Out-of-State Tuition Award. Our next senior honoree is Emma Rabashitsky. Emma is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. And our next honoree this evening is Marin Jelinski. Marin is a member of the National English Honor Society. She was named our March Senior of the Month. Marin is a Nancy Graves Scholarship recipient. She's a member of Rho Kappa National Honor Society. She is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member. Marin also receives the McKendree University Honors Scholarship and a McKendree Band Scholarship. She is an International Thespian Honor Society member. Marin receives the CMC Rotary Johnny O Scholarship. She's a member of the National Honor Society. She was a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant, and Marin receives the Band Director's Award. Next, we have Megan Jeremias. Megan will be graduated cum laude from CHS. And our next honoree is Adeline Johnson. She is an Illinois State Scholar. She graduates summa cum laude from CHS. She receives the St. Louis University Presidential Full Tuition Scholarship, and she is a member of the National Honor Society. Next this evening, we have Lily Georgino. Lily is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. She is a Darlene Hale Scholarship recipient. Lily also receives a Stan Schaefer Memorial Scholarship, and she receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship. Next, we have Macy Keene. Macy is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society, and she receives the Illinois State University Redbird Scholarship. Next, we have Sophia Kiefner. Sophia is a member of the National Honor Society. Next, we have Madison Knight. Madison receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship. And our next honoree this evening is Isabel Kuntz. Izzy was our August Senior of the Month. She was the Kaskaskia District of Student Council's workshop coordinator. She is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Izzy is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient and a National Honor Society member, and she receives the Murray State University Provost Scholarship Accounting Department Scholarship. Next, we have Aubrey Kohler. Aubrey is an Illinois State Scholar. She will be graduated magna cum laude from CHS. She is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Aubrey is also a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient and a National Honor Society member, and she receives the St. Mary's College Presidential Scholarship. Next tonight, we have Zachary Kavorik. Zachary took second place in Latin 1 literature at the Illinois Junior Classical League North State Competition. And next this evening, we have Ryan Kramer. Ryan was named our March Student of the Month, and he receives the Principia University Veterans Scholarship. And our next senior honoree is Piper Labouré. Piper receives the HOSA Honor Cord tonight and is a McKendree University Clear Path Scholarship and Dean's Scholarship recipient. Next, we have Cody Leitz. Cody was the CAVC Outstanding Student in Electronics, and he is a member of the National Honor Society. Next, we have Cynthia Lopez. Cynthia was the CAVC Outstanding Student in Food Service. Julian Leva Gomez. Jillian was the CAVC Outstanding Student in Food Service. Next we have Jared Lundak. Jared is an Illinois State Scholar. He graduates cum laude from CHS. Jared is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. He is a Mu Alpha Theta member and Honor Cord recipient, and Jared is a member of the National Honor Society. And our next senior honoree this evening is Alicia Markovich. Alicia was named our September Senior of the Month. She receives the College Board National Hispanic Recognition Award. She scored in the top 10% on the SAT. Alicia is an Illinois State Scholar. She will be graduated summa cum laude from CHS. She was a Hispanic Scholarship Fund finalist. She is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient. Alicia also receives the Kelly Liljegren Memorial Scholarship. She is a 2023 Horatio Alger Illinois Scholar. She is a National English Honor Society member. She receives the University of Rochester Ahora Scholarship, and Alicia was a Gates Scholarship finalist. And our next senior honoree this evening is Ian Marlowe. Ian is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. He receives an Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy in Latin. He took first place Curtamen Team Souths and second place Latin for Roman Life at the ILJCL Upper Level South Convention. He earned a National Roman Civilization Exam bronze medal. He took third place in Latin for Roman History and fourth place in Latin for Art and Architecture at the Illinois Junior Classical League North State Convention. And Ian is a member of the National Honor Society. Next, we have Elizabeth Martin. Ellie will be graduated summa cum laude from CHS. She scored in the top 10% on the SAT. Ellie receives the Marita J. Donahue Memorial Scholarship. She is a member of the National Honor Society. She is also a member of the National English Honor Society and the Trium Music Honor Society. She also receives the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award. Ellie also is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient, and she is an Illinois State Scholar. Next, we have Kathleen Martin. Katie is an Illinois State Scholar. She is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient, and she is a member of the National Honor Society. Next, we have Isaiah Martin. Isaiah is a Tri-M Music Honor Society member and receives the Drumline Spirit Award. Next, we have Laurentino Martinez. Laurentino is a National English Honor Society member and a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. He is also a member of the National Honor Society. Laurentino also receives the Columbia College Dean's Scholarship, and he was named our May Senior of the Month. Next, we have Peter McChristian. Peter was our February Student of the Month. He is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, and Peter was named the CAVC Outstanding Student in Welding. Next this evening, we have Janicia McDonald. Janicia receives the Southern Illinois University at Carbondale University Excellence Scholarship. She also receives the Collinsville High School Black Student Union Honor Cord and Book Scholarship. She receives the Band Directors Award. At the McHenry University FBLA competition, she took second place in client service. Janicia is a member of the National Honor Society. She receives the DECA Outstanding Co-op Student Award, and she is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Next this evening, we have Riley Manier. Riley receives the John Renfro Bright Future Scholarship. She also earns the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship and Opportunity Award. Riley is a HOSA Honor Cord recipient. She is a member of the National Honor Society. She receives the Kelsey's Hope Scholarship, and Riley is an International Thespian Society member. And our next senior honoree is Thalia Mills. Thalia receives the Illinois State Thespian Excellence Award for Superior in Set Design. She also receives the Collinsville High School Best Thespian Crew Award. She receives the International Thespian Excellent Award for Superior in Set Design, and she is a member of the International Thespian Honor Society. Our next honoree this evening is Leighton Morris. Leighton will be graduated magna cum laude from CHS. He is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient. He is a National Honor Society Senior Initiate, and Leighton earned the Southwestern Illinois College Top 20% Full Tuition Scholarship. Next tonight, we have Grace Nagel. Grace is an Illinois State Scholar. She graduates cum laude from CHS. She is a French National Honor Society member and cord recipient, and she is a Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship recipient. And our next senior honoree this evening is Brandon Nygaard. Brandon graduates magna cum laude from CHS. He is a National English Honor Society member. He receives the TSA State Competition Gold Achievement Award and third place Vex Robotics and second place Tech Bowl awards. He also earned second place in the Sea Perch Underwater Robotics State Competition. He is a member of the Project Lead the Way Honor Society. He is a Science National Honor Society Honor Cord recipient. Brandon was a TSA National Competitor in 2023. He is a member of the National Honor Society. Brandon is also a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient and was named an Illinois State Scholar. Our next honoree this evening is Liam Pasco. Liam is an ILMEA District Band participant. He was an ILMEA All-State Band participant, and Liam was a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant. And our next honoree this evening is Cole Patrick. Cole is an Illinois State Scholar. He will be graduated summa cum laude from CHS. He receives the St. Louis University Vice President's Tuition Scholarship and Campus Housing Award and the Illinois Council of Teachers of Mathematics Outstanding Achievement Award in AP Calculus BC. Next tonight we have Daphne Perez. Daphne is a Spanish Honor Society member and Honor Cord recipient. She earned the Illinois Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish, and Daphne receives a Hispanic Heritage Club Honor Cord. Next tonight we have Gabrielle Prenzel. Gabrielle is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. She receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship and the Janetta Haley Scholarship and the SIUE Opportunity Award, and she receives the Color Guard Spirit Award. Our next senior honoree this evening is Joseph Rauch. Joey is an Illinois State Scholar, and he graduates cum laude from CHS. Next we have John Reynolds. John is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. He receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship, and John is an International Thespian Honor Society member. Jackson Smith. Jackson is an Illinois State Scholar. Next we have Nevaeh Papp. Nevaeh receives the International Thespian Excellence Award for Excellent in Solo Singing, and she is a member of the International Thespian Society. Next this evening we have Antonio Solano. Antonio was named our February Student of the Month. Next we have Juliana Sotelo. Juliana is an Illinois State Scholar. She graduates magna cum laude from CHS. She is a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord recipient. Juliana is also a HOSA Honor Cord recipient, and she is a member of the National Honor Society. Next this evening we have Jackson Stenger. Jackson is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. And next tonight we have Caitlin Stewart. Caitlin receives the Illinois University Visit Scholarship and Panther Scholarship. She also receives the Amy Bloomberg Scholarship, and Caitlin is a Collinsville High School Black Student Union Honor Cord recipient and Book Scholarship recipient. Next this evening we have Eric Stuber. Eric is a Rho Kappa National Honor Society member. Next we have Samuel Stuckey. Sam will be graduated magna cum laude from CHS. He scored in the top 10% on the SAT. Sam is an Illinois State Scholar. He receives the Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord tonight. He also receives a Stan Schaefer Memorial Scholarship and a Science National Honor Society Honor Cord. Sam is a member of the National Honor Society. He took first place in It's About Time, third place in Wi-Fi and Detector Building, and fourth place in Code Busters at the Regional Science Olympiad competition. Sam also earned first place oral team at the ICTM regional competition. He receives the University of Illinois at Chicago Chancellor's Fellow Scholarship. He's a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. He receives the Collinsville Band Engineering Scholarship. He also took 5th place in crystal growing competition. He took 7th place senior division at the Excellence in Mathematics competition. He received honorable mention for the Carbondale Math Field Day, and Sam was named our April Senior of the Month. Our next senior honoree this evening is Alicia Swartz. Alicia scored in the top 10% on the SAT. She is an Illinois State Scholar. Alicia will be graduated magna cum laude from CHS. She is a French National Honor Society member and Cord recipient. She is also a member of Rho Kappa National Honor Society. And Alicia receives the Missouri State University Board of Governors Scholarship and the Out-of-State Tuition Scholarship. Next this evening we have Leela Talbot. Leela earned first place in cybersecurity at the McKendree University Future Business Leaders of America competition, and Leela was named the CAVC Outstanding Student in Cybersecurity. Next we have Cameron Toon. Cameron graduates cum laude from CHS. She receives the Nucor Foundation Scholarship. She is a Spanish Honor Society member and Honor Cord recipient. She received the Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy in Spanish. She earned the University of Missouri Mark Twain Level 1 Scholarship, and Cameron is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. And our next honoree tonight is Kendall Toon. Kendall receives the Nucor Foundation Scholarship, and she earned an Associates of Arts at Southwestern Illinois College. Next, we have Benelli Urbina Galindo. Benelli receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship and the Janetta Haley Scholarship. She earned an Illinois Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. She is a Spanish Honor Society member and Honor Cord recipient, and she is a member of the National Honor Society. Next, we have Kira Van Dyke. Kira is a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. She receives the Lindenwood University Academic Scholarship. Kira also earned an Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy in Spanish, and she receives the Mike Mason Scholarship. Next this evening, we have Amber Vargas. Amber will be graduated summa cum laude from CHS. She is an Illinois State Scholar. She is an International Thespian Society member. Amber is also a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society and the National English Honor Society, as well as being a member of the Rho Kappa National Honor Society. She is also a National Latin Honor Society graduating member. Amber earned an Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy in Latin. She receives the Purdue University Emerging Leader Scholarship, the Early Start Scholarship, and a National Recognition Programs Scholarship. Amber is a recipient of a Mu Alpha Theta Honor Cord. She also receives the Ronald Ganchnitz Scholarship. She also receives the Purdue University Early Start Scholarship. She earned the College Board School National Hispanic Recognition Award. She took first place in t-shirts, first place in paintings, and second place in Latin for derivatives at the Illinois Junior Classical League South State Convention. Amber was named our September Senior of the Month, and she earned first place Kurtaman team at the ILJCL South Upper Level State Convention. Next, we have Jake Wilkinson. Jake receives the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville Cougar Pride Scholarship and the Janetta Haley Scholarship, and Jake is a member of the National Honor Society. And last, but certainly not least, we have Jacob Wright. Jacob will be graduated cum laude from CHS. He receives the Amy Bloomberg Scholarship. He was a participant in the ILMEA District Jazz Band. He was a Bi-State Honor Band Festival participant. Jacob receives the Tri-M Music Honor Society Louis Armstrong Jazz Award and is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. And Jacob is an Eastern Illinois University Distinguished Merit Award winner and a Talented Student Award winner in music and the Pete Taylor Trombone Scholarship recipient. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior graduating 2023 honorees. Seniors, congratulations. And it is my pleasure to turn the program back over to Dr. Daniel Toberman for our closing remarks.
Yes, this doctor thing is only a few days old, hence that's why. So, wow. One more round of applause for all the honorees, please. Before we conclude, I'd like to recognize some staff, the Student Recognition Committee members who helped put this together tonight. We already mentioned the chair, so Emily Audrain, Terry Barr, Chris Collins, Tony Geisen, Kyle Gordon, Darren Newber, Cindy Tesel, Scott Randall, Tracy Schmidt, Brett White, and Jamie White. And how about Jan Harmon for taking all those pictures? There's a few other staff members. Mr. James Stark back here handing out things. We have Sierra Horst over here. Is there any staff member that I missed? Who is it over here? We didn't read their name. I know there's lots here, and there's maybe in the background and some others who helped to get us here, but... Where we got? Oh, we have Mr. Corey Kirky. He's on the tech. And Glenn Woodcock. He's hiding back there. Right on. Well, I was going to, at this moment, say everybody to give your support in the stands and your family a round of applause, but Mr. Shusky already did that. But I think they deserve another one. So, where'd she go? She's hiding behind Mrs. Horst. Ms. Lindauer, sorry. I couldn't see you over there. Thank you. Sorry, Mr. Shusky. All right. Is there anybody else? Mr. Hilton's over there. He's one of our staff. Yeah, right on. And I'm sure there's others. But that's all. I'm sure we could go on and on, but I'm sure you guys are ready to go. Thank you all for coming. We hope to see many of you on Saturday. See, he told me that Mr. Shusky was going to do that part. But the photo. So after the program, the following groups will need to stick around for pictures. So the SAR, DAR recipient, the National Technical Honor Society members, the seniors of the month, the students of the month, the summa cum laude, magna cum laude, Illinois State Scholars, students who have passed the seal of a biliterary exam in both Latin and Spanish should all report to the back of the gym immediately after the program. That concludes everything. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for coming. Be careful going home.